Hey everybody, it's Sunday morning. I'm looking a little bit weekendy-ish. See, my shirt says weekend on it. And I'm in front of my freeze dryer. What I'm going to be doing today is I am going to be freeze drying pickle chips. And these are my homemade canned pickle chips from 2023. There's a couple of spears in here. So what I'm going to do is, I've heard everything, the big rave about freeze dried pickles and how good they are and stuff like that. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to take some of my pickles down here because I want to make pickles this year. So I got to kind of like go through my stash from a couple of years ago. And I am going to freeze dry some pickles. Here's a little baby one. And the rest are just chip size. They're like this. So what I'm going to do is I am going to line my pickles on my trays, and then I'll come back and let you know what they look like. One thing I forgot is I need to preset my freeze dryer. So hang on just a second. All right, so here we go. I'm going to customize this, and I want my initial freeze off, extra freeze time. I don't know. This is a standard. This is just the factory set. Dry time 125, extra dry time. I'm going to give myself, since I know I'm working tomorrow, this could take up to 4 days, but I'm going to give myself like an extra 8 hours of dry time. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to hit start. Now this is turned on, and it needs 15 minutes to vacuum seal. Okay guys, we are at the load tray part right here. So we want to load the trays. First thing I want to do is make sure that my valve is closed on the back, which it is. And I'm opening this up. And here's my pickles in the trays. Now I have some spears on here. And you know what? They're all different widths and stuff like that, because when I first made these pickles, I didn't do a great job at slicing them. These pickles are from 2023. So I think that's the first batch of pickles I ever made. I am not a pickle fan, and so they're a little mushy and they're okay. But my last batch I made were phenomenal. And being not a pickle fan, they were really, really good. So why am I doing this? To see if I can make pickle chips. I mean, I might eat them as a snack, and it's a little bit healthier snack. So I'm closing the door up here. Hang on just a second. So I've closed my door and everything's done. So I'm going to hit continue on my thing, and now it's freezing. You can see it's at 54 degrees right now, and this is going to get down to like a -10, and then it's going to start freeze drying. So I will come back in a couple days and I will let you know what they taste like and what they look like, and if it's even worth doing. These are not store-bought pickles. These are homemade pickles, so the texture might be different. The flavors might be different than a store-bought pickle, so maybe I'll try those one time too, do store-bought, and see if there's any difference. So I'll come back and let you know. Go ahead and let you guys know how it looks. Hey everybody, this is the second part of the freeze-dried pickles. Now I've already taken them out, and they actually were freeze-dried after 24 hours, but I let them go another 12 just because I didn't have time to get them done, and you can do that. So this is what they look like. I ended up with 2 jars, probably 3 jars, because I had the long, thin ones too. And again, remind you, I'm not a pickle fan. So they dried up really, really good. So I'm going to let you see it first, and we'll snap one together. That's what it looks like. And it snaps. So it's completely dry. Now I'm going to taste it. I am not a pickle fan, and I'm sure it's super salty, but I'm going to try it. The crunch is there, and it's a little salty at the end of it. I mean, you eat it like a chip, and there's some salt there. So this would be like a good, quick, like potato chip snack if you need to, or you could rehydrate these and put them on in your hamburger if you want, but I wouldn't do that myself. Here's a long, thin one. What it looks like. Snaps. Still salty, but if you like pickles, it'll work. It definitely works. It did a great job. So you can also grind these up, and then you have like a pickle salt that you could put in ingredients and recipes and stuff like that, but I'm just going to leave these as a snack. I'm going to put an air absorber in here and seal it, or I can seal it with my lid sealer. These are just going to be to snack on. So it does work. They're not too bad. Again, I'm not a pickle fan. And now these were homemade pickles. So I'm wondering if we did store-bought pickles. Like, hang on just a second. I want to show you some. These are the best pickles. These are called Vlasic Sweet Heat Chips. It's the medium. The only thing about this is it has 5 carbs because it has sugar in it. So this is something that my husband and I generally, this would be a treat because we're trying to keep it lower carb for us, for health-wise. So maybe I'll try these and see what the difference is, because there is sugar in these. There is no sugar in mine. So anyway, worked out great. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night.